Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here with Dark Gadgets. Today we're doing an unboxing of the PS Vita PCH 2000. Now I got this on Amazon and it's an import from Japan and it's been available overseas in separate countries for a while now. And it won't be coming to the States till the end of May. Now this retails for about $260 on Amazon, especially this light blue white color. And it will retail for about $200 or less than $200 when it comes to the States. So let's go ahead and unbox this here. You get your usual specs on the side and everything's in Japanese, which I can't understand anything, so I can't go over that. We have some tape right here. Now I got the light blue white one because they still haven't announced if this will be coming to the States, so I wanted to check it out and see how the colors were. Maybe they will be coming with different colors in the States. But first we get a Welcome to the World of PlayStation pamphlet. We get your AR card so you can play all the AR games. And AR Play, I guess this is some type of just promotions, and then how to use the PS Vita. Everything's in Japanese though. So first we get the USB cable so that you can connect it to the computer. We also get an adapter here so that you can connect from the USB to this, and then from this to this, so that you can charge your Vita. Now this Vita is said to have at least 1 or 2 hours extra of playtime, and it's also 20%, I believe 20% slimmer and 15% lighter than the previous model. Now we'll see how that fares, but that is a lot slimmer. That's kind of how the difference between the PS Vita, the original one, was to the PSP Slim or the PSP 3000. So here it is. We have a white front and then we have a blue back, which doesn't look too bad. It actually looks pretty neat. And they do come in a few colors, or at least the ones that they sell in Japan do. And as far as the US, they've only announced a Borderlands bundle, which will cost $200. It'll come with the game and a memory card. So this is a hefty price to get it imported compared to how much it's going to cost in the US. But yeah, up here we have our volume buttons, volume up and volume down. We have the power button to power it on. We have the slot right here for the PS Vita game. And at the bottom here we have just the headphone so that you can listen to music or listen to the games. We have the micro USB, which was changed. Before it was a proprietary jack. Now it is just micro USB, so you can use any cable, and that will come in handy since you don't have to carry around the actual one that came with the last one. It was kind of inconvenient. And yeah, this is for the memory card right here. It still requires you to buy the special Sony cards, which suck, but you know, we have 2 lanyard straps right here, so you can attach the lanyard to the left side or the right side. We have the camera right here on the front. We have a camera right here on the back, which are supposed to be slightly improved. We have screws here. We have the touchpad right here. We have these grips right here so you can hold it, and they're apparently bigger so that you don't touch the back by mistake. And yeah, it's overall just a lot more round, so it's kind of a little bit more comfortable to hold. But as far as first impressions right here go, it does feel a little bit cheap, and I'm not sure if it's because of the white plastic, which tends to do that in some products, or if it's just because they used maybe cheaper materials. Now if you're getting this, I would recommend, if I was personally getting a PS Vita, the new ones, I would personally go with the black, mainly because the black just helps you immerse in the experience a lot more than the white front does. The white front is kind of annoying. We have the 2 speakers right here. We have, of course, the D-pad and the analogs, X, square, circle, and triangle. Now, I did go ahead and set it up beforehand so that we could see here the software if anything had changed. I checked it out and nothing much has changed now. Let me put the volume down. The main thing that has changed here is the OLED screen, which they changed for just a regular LED panel or LED panel, which was somewhat of a bad idea in my opinion. Before, the screen looked great and the colors really popped, and in some cases it actually popped too much, but I was fine with that. In this case, it's the complete opposite. So colors don't pop, nothing looks too bright, everything just kind of looks bland, and it just kind of looks meh, you know? So I don't know, I would have preferred to pay a little bit extra and not had the price gone down, you know, too much, to have the convenience of having a really good display on the device, since this will kind of take you away from the game. At least that's my opinion. Some people don't really care about the display, they only care about getting the game to work. But the buttons feel a little bit different. They look or feel kind of smaller, and just, I think overall just it feels a little bit more cheap. The back feels great because it's kind of like this rubberized grip, but the front does really feel cheap, and you can kind of see this black around the Vita when you're playing a game or certain games. And since this is white, it'll really distract you from the game, you know, depending on who you are. So that's why I would really recommend the black. And as of now, they don't have any black with colored backs. And this back does feel really good. It feels very high quality. Just the front's not all that great. But, you know, it's the regular PS Vita you know and love. Just a little bit slimmer, thinner, more battery life. And you get the micro USB port. The only downside here is really the display. Just that's what it's gonna pretty much come down to, or unless you prefer for it to be a little bit more, you know, chunky instead of so slim, maybe it feels better depending on the person. But yeah, I mean, you know, this is it right here. This is Rayman Origins, and yeah, it doesn't look as great as it does on the PS Vita, the original model. It just felt a little bit more high end. Maybe that's why it was, you know, more pricey. But I guess it's all going to come down to preference if you're going to, you know, if you want something thinner with the USB port. And that's probably it. But yeah, the model that will come out in the US will have a game, will have a memory card, and will cost $200. They haven't announced whether colors are coming out or they will be selling it by itself without a bundle. But, you know, we're going to assume that they will be selling without a bundle, which will bring the price down probably to $150 or so. Which should be good. I mean, that's a lot cheaper, a lot more cheap than the original PS Vita when it was first announced. But yeah, that's it for this video. It's kind of like just a, you know, just a quick little unboxing, show you guys the product of what will be coming to the States. You know, there could be a chance that they will fix some of the kinks, maybe change some things or fix the display, make it a little bit brighter or something before it hits the States. Probably not. This is probably what we're going to see when it hits the States. But, you know, you never know if they will change it. And yeah, so a lot more round, a little bit lighter. Yeah. And, you know, of course, thinner. You now get the two colors and the micro USB port. But yeah, that's the PSP or the PS Vita 2000, the Slim model. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. If you have any questions about this, feel free to message me. I always get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button for more videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.